Welcome. Thanks so much for joining me today. We're going to start with a mat, a foam roller, and a single dumbbell is all you need. I snagged a 10-pound dumbbell. If you feel like you want something a little bit heavier or a little bit lighter, please feel free to make your own selection. We're going to begin seated on the foam roller today. Feet are going to be just forward of that front round edge. We're going to keep a soft bend in the knees. We want the spine to be super tall, so seated, grounded on those sit bones. You want to think about your rib cage being directly over top of your pelvis, shoulders over top of the rib cage. So no rounding in either direction. Arms are going to be outstretched, palms face each other, energy through those fingers, collarbones are wide. Okay, starting position. Here we go. You're gonna take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, squeeze through those glutes, tip the pelvis back, come into a strong C curve. Notice that little bit of balance challenge since you are sitting on that foam roller. We'll take a sip of air at the end range of motion here, and then exhale, come all the way back up to seated. Just watching that the rib cage doesn't flare at that top end range of motion. Keep the rib cage knitted in. You're gonna exhale, return into your C curve, take that sip of air, and then exhale, come all the way back up. We're gonna repeat this 3 more times. Inhaling at the top, exhale, squeeze through the glutes, articulating through the spine, keeping those collarbones wide, and then slowly rolling back up to a nice tall spine. 2 more times here, rolling it back and slowly coming up. Last time, rolling it back and super slow, coming all the way back up. Now you're gonna scoot yourself to the very, very end of your foam roller. Go ahead and grab your dumbbell and just scoot it so that it goes to the opposite end of the foam roller. You can use your hands as an assist. Roll yourself all the way down so that the back of your head and your sacrum are both heavy on the foam roller. This is nice because you can really feel that you are in a neutral spine here, so you're not trying to flatten the spine out onto the foam roller. You want that little bit of space in between the two. You're gonna snag that dumbbell and bring it into your right hand. Your left hand is gonna come down by your side, helping to anchor you on the ground. Your right arm is gonna come into a chest press. So you're gonna inhale, the elbow goes out wide. Exhale, press it straight back up. Coming into that chest press again. Thinking about tapping into that left side oblique in particular, helping to anchor you. Focusing on anti-rotation, anti-movement at all through the core. Super stable. 2 more times like this, and then we have an optional add-on. Here's 1 and 2. If you feel strong here, you're gonna go ahead and bring that left leg up and into tabletop. Now, as you bend through that right elbow, the left toes are gonna tap the ground. Everything comes back up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, come back. Continuing your movement here. Focusing on staying super steady on that foam roller. Heavy in your right foot, heavy in your left hand. Go ahead and give yourself some support through both of those. 2 more. Last time, now this right arm is gonna stay up. Turn that palm to face midline. Your left leg, for now, is gonna stay in tabletop. We're coming into tricep extensions. So you're bending through that right elbow and extend. Bend and extend. So the upper arm does not move at all. You're only moving from the elbow to the hand. Now we're gonna add on here by lengthening this left leg. So you're gonna inhale to prepare, exhale, reach that left leg away while you bend the elbow and then bring it back. Inhale, reach it away. Exhale, everything comes back. 3 more times here. Got 2 more. Energy through those left toes. And last time. Good work. You're gonna plant that left foot down. Bring the dumbbell one end into each hand. Ground through your feet and maybe walk your feet back toward your hips just a little bit. The first one is always the most challenging, so feel free to use a little bit of momentum here. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll yourself all the way up. Find a bicep curl at the top. Extend the arms and then use that C curve work that we started with. Both ends, we find that same curl motion. So here we focus on biceps. And as you roll all the way back down, now you're focusing on triceps. Roll it up, whoop, biceps, and roll it back down. Focus one vertebra at a time so you're really, really controlled. Triceps, you're gonna do this one more time. All the way up. Biceps, all the way down. Last one here. Triceps, and now we switch it. Dumbbell comes into the left hand. Right hand comes all the way down. Now you're gonna bend that left elbow and then press it back up. Bend through the elbow and pressing it up. So the whole time you're here, you're continuing to focus on that core connection. The rib cage is knitting in, giving the entire abdominal wall a little hug. Keeping that belly button drawn toward the spine. Connection through the entire core. Now we're gonna keep this left arm up and we're gonna add in that leg work. So the right leg is gonna come up, and here we go. Elbow bends, toe taps, press and lift. Elbow bends, toe taps, press it up, and lift the leg. 4 more times like this, and then we're gonna hold that left arm straight up. 2 more. And last one. Bring it up, turn the left hand so that palm faces midline. We're gonna start with those tricep extensions, and then we're gonna add in the right leg. 2 more times like this. Last one, and now here we go. The elbow bends, the leg extends. Exhale, come back to that starting position. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, bring it back. 3 more times. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, bringing it back. Staying steady through the core. Heavy in the left foot, right hand. 1 more time. Bringing it in. Plant the feet down. This time that dumbbell is gonna come all the way down by your side. Lay it down. You're gonna push yourself all the way up. And then you're gonna come all the way up to stand. You're gonna spin, you're gonna face the dumbbell, you're gonna leave that dumbbell on the ground. You're gonna walk forward just a bit. Your left foot is gonna stay on the floor. Your right foot is just gonna pop up, toes tucked under on that dumbbell. Your left hand is gonna hold the dumbbell. So just a little bit of instability, which is great for your abs. Your right hand can come to your hip. You're gonna come into a bent knee, hinge at the hip position here. Long through your spine, so let your gaze come forward and slightly down. Making sure that that shoulder is super strong in the socket, and you want that shoulder blade to be as flat against the back as possible. So you're inhaling as you prepare. Exhale, lift the weight up. Think about drawing your shoulder blade toward your spine, and then lower the weight with control back down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, nice and slow. Lower it back down. 3 more times here. 2 more, we're gonna switch sides. Here we go. Last one here. Slow, lower, back down. Good. Same move, same stance here. Same positioning, watching that shoulder blade long through the spine, ribs knit in. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blade to spine. Lower it back down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower it back down. 3 more here, and then we switch it up. Good, 2 more. And here you go, last one. Slow, lower on this one. We're gonna come back, we're gonna find the same stance, but this time we're focusing on triceps. So that left elbow comes right by your left rib cage. You're gonna kick that left hand back and then bend the elbow. The upper arm stays completely still. So the only joint moving is at the elbow. Super steady through the legs, through the core. Notice especially how the obliques have to turn on and work a little bit harder here. 3 more times. Here's 2. Last one. And then we switch sides. Now right hand comes back, having the dumbbell. Sink back into those hips. Right elbow by the rib cage. Extend it back. Bend the elbow. Extend it back and bend through the elbow. Lengthening through the entire arm each time you press that dumbbell back. So reach, reach, reach away. 2 more. Last one. We're bending through the elbow, and we're gonna go ahead and sit the dumbbell down. You're gonna take your foam roller and you're gonna put it across. So now it's wide across your mat. We're gonna do a little bit of core work here. So you're gonna start with your shins on the foam roller. Immediately the hands are gonna come down so the weight is distributed between both hands and the shin. But so much of it should be controlled and drawn into your core. So hands are down, think about drawing the weight even into the fingertips so you're not just hanging out in the heel of your hands. For your starting position, you're gonna draw the shoulders over top of the wrist. Push the sternum up so that the sternum is in line with the shoulders so you don't have any sinking in the shoulders and in those scaps. Turning on the core, take an inhale as you prepare. Exhale, round through the back, slightly draw the knees in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in and reach away. The goal here is slow, controlled movement. You have 2 more like this. 1 more time. Take it back. Now you can tuck those toes under, sink your hips back toward your heels. Good. Now, you're gonna keep only the left shin on the foam roller and the right leg is gonna extend back. So you're gonna lift the right leg up, but everything else stays still. So try not to shift through the spine and the pelvis. Keep everything super, super steady. And then put that right foot back down. Keep the toes tucked under. Use that left shin. Draw the foam roller in, take it back. Right leg up, down, left knee in, left knee back. Right, left. 3 more. Maybe you're starting to feel that those triceps have been worked just a little bit. 2 more times. And here we go, final one. And we'll switch sides. So now, right shin is down, left toes are tucked under. We lift the left leg, lower it back down, right knee in, right knee back. Left, up, down, right, in, and back. Continuing to flow through this here.
Good.
3 more here, and then we're gonna find a nice downward dog. 2, and 1. Good. Tuck those left toes under, right toes tuck under. You can plant the heels or keep them lifted. Both are great. Long through the spine, a little shift through the hips. Good. And then we're gonna bring the shins back down to the foam roller. Just a little bit more core work here, and then we're gonna find a couple stretches for our cool down. We're gonna bring the hands back down to the mat. We're gonna lengthen ourselves out a bit. So now we're super long from the head all the way out through the toes. A little bit more challenging. In and out. 3 more. In and out. 2 more. We switch it up. Here we go. Last one. In and back. Press yourself up. Shake it out. Okay. Almost done here. We're gonna practice one more move. We're gonna find a little bit of a stretch, and then we'll be all done. So we're gonna come back to both hands down. Instead of letting that leg float up and lower back down, we're gonna keep it lifted. Now, if this isn't for you, no worries. You've already practiced the first version, so just stick to that. The hands come back down, shoulders come under, the hands come under the shoulders. Left leg is gonna lift up. You're gonna bring the right knee in and out 3 times, in and out. Once more, in and out, and switch. Left leg this time, in and back, in and back. One more time. Lengthen it out, press up, find that downward dog stretch. And now, you're gonna use your foam roller a bit for your cool down. So you're gonna start seated on the foam roller. You can walk those hands back. You're gonna open up through the left hip, roll back and forth just a bit on those glutes. And then bringing the left leg up, opening through the right knee, rolling out through the glutes. Good. And now you can sit yourself down. You're gonna use the foam roller for some upper body stretches. So we'll work with the lats, since obviously we did some good work with those lats. You're gonna lay down on your side and let the foam roller land just below your shoulder blade to start. You can position your legs so that the left bottom knee is down and the right foot is up, and this will help you move back and forth a little bit. So you're gonna roll up toward your armpit, and then you're gonna roll down to the rib cage, up toward the armpit, down toward the bottom of the rib cage. If you find any sticky points here, feel free to hang out, maybe roll forward and back, and roll forward, and roll it back. And then we'll do the other side. So we'll roll ourselves up, and here we go. Right side, right arm out, right knee out, left foot up. And we do the same thing. We roll to the bottom of the rib cage and back to the armpit. Back and forth. Good. 2 more times here. Last one. Good. Okay, one of my personal favorites, upper back foam roller. So you're gonna start with the bottom of the rib cage on the foam roller, and then fingertips can come behind the head. If you have long hair, just make sure that you've tied that up. You're gonna lift through the hips. You're gonna roll just to the tops of the shoulders, and then just to the bottom of the rib cage. Really let yourself sink into this. Be heavy on your foam roller. 2 more rolls back and forth. Last one. And then you can let those hips sit down. Hands come behind the thighs. Gently come all the way up to seated. And you're all done. Thanks so much for joining me. See you next time.